Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Try that one again. Shabbat Shalom. Very nice. So we have lots of excitement in the sanctuary, and we're lots of excitement here in the sanctuary as we welcome school is back in session. We're starting our Kadima classes on Tuesday. A lot of our families are here, a lot of members and familiar faces, maybe some new faces, and we're gonna also invite anyone who wants to come up a little bit, just join us. You can stand up now. We have a lot of seats that were actually put in a little bit after. We had Tat Shabbat in here, so we've had quite a full sanctuary. So don't be shy. The closer we're going to keep getting closer and closer in our tefillah, in our prayer, but also in space. You can come join us. We can hear each other a little bit better. And we'll just take that nice break. It's nice. I feel like that was a beautiful entry into Shabbat of all the noise in the sanctuary, and then just stepping into the silence a little bit, stepping into the pause of what Shabbat brings us each and every week. And so if you're joining us here in the sanctuary, or if you're with us from afar, we'll take a nice deep breath, and we'll begin with Yedid Nefesh, page 252 in the Sim Shalom, and here in the sanctuary in the Lev Shalem, page 10. Page 11 or page 254, it says, "Let us go and let us sing to Adonai, to God." And we don't need to know the words to sing. We can sing with the nai, we can sing with every part of our being. And so join us in whatever way you can, whatever way you're feeling tonight. Lechune ranana, let us go and let us sing together. Lechune ranana.
אשר הים לועצהו ויבשת ידיו יצאו. תקשו לבבכם כמילואי מעשיו מדבר השם יצאו נעמותיכם יחנם. 40 שנה הכות בדור ואומר עם טועה לבבהם לא ידעו דרכי אשר נשבעתי באפי אם יבואון אל מנוחתי. לאדוני שיר חדש שירו לאדוני כל הארץ שירו לאדוני בסרו ליום ישועתו ספרו הגויים כאב אותו בכל העמים נפלאותיו. שרים נשמח בשמיים ותניה שירם היה ומלון בכל השמות ירננו כל עשייה לפני אדוני Let's see those hands. צדקו כל העמים כבודו, יבוא של כל העובדי פסל.
שמע ותשמח ציון, ותגענה בנות יהודה, למען משפטך
כי אתה אדוני עליון על כל הארץ, מאוד נעלית על כל אלוהים.
אוהבי אדוני סידורה, שומר נפשות חסידם, יד רשעים יצילם.
זרע לצדיק ושרי לב שמחה, שמחו צדיקים באדוני, והודו לזכר קודשו.
מזמור שיר לאדוני, שיר חדשים, מזמור שיר לאדוני,
זכר חסדו אמונתו לבית ישראל.
זכר חסדו ואמונתו לבית ישראל.
כל זמרה, חצרות וכל שופר, עליו לפני המלך.
חצרות וכל שופר.
עירם הים ומלוא, תבל ויושב ובא, נהרות נמחאו כף יחד, הרים ירננו.
לפני אדוני כי בא, וישבות הארץ, ישבות תבל בצדק, ועמים במישרים. אדוני מלך, יגזו עמים יושב וביתנו תורתנו עם ציון רב.
משפט וצדקה ויעקב אתה עשית.
משה
עמוד ענן ידבר עליהם, שמרו עדותיו וחוק נתן לעמו.
If you're able, page 21 or page 260.
מזמור לדוד, הבו לאדוני בנאלים, הבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז, הבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, שתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש. כל אדוני על המים, אל הכבוד יראים, אדוני על מים רבים. כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני באהדה, כל שמר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון וילכידם כמו עגל לבנון וציון כמו בן הרים כל אדוני חוצר נבוטש כל אדוני יכיל מדבר יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש כל אדוני יכולל איילון ויחשוף יערות ובהיכלו כולו מרכבו אדוני למבול ישב וישב אדוני מלך לעולם אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן אדוני יברך את עמו ושלום.
You may be seated. We continue with Lecha Dodi, page 23 or 262.
לך דודי לקראת קלת פני שבת לקבלה שמור וזכור בדיבור קדיש הנואל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה בשבת בואי בשבת עטרת בעלה גרם בשמחה ובצהולה תוכמוני עם סגולה אוי חלה שבת המלכה לך דודי אוי לי לקראת קלה בני שבת לקבלה Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Atem nitzavim kulchem. Like all of us are going to be standing together, and it feels, they say in our parsha this week, it says every single person stood together, all ages, our youngest, our oldest, every single person of every profession, even the water drawers were there, even those who were the wood choppers, and we're here. We're here, and Shabbat is here with us. We continue with the Psalm for Shabbat, page 27, or if you're using the Sim Shalom, 266.
Tov leodot l'Adonai.
Tov leodot l'Adonai.
Shimcha Elyon.
Tov, tov lehodot
להכיר בבוקר חסדך.
להכיר בבוקר חסדך. באמונתך בלילות, באמונתך בלילות, טוב טוב להודות לאדוני. עלי היום מכינות כי שימחתני ולפעול ולמעשה דרך למדנו.
כי הנה יאבך אדוני, כי הנה יאבך.
עוד ינובון בשיבה,
עוד ינובון בשיבה,
דשנים ורעננים יהיו, טוב טוב להודות לאדוני. תיקון תבל בל תימור, נכון כיסך מאז מעולם.
עדותיך נאמנו מאוד,
עדותיך נאמנו מאוד,
לביתך נבוא קודש אדוני,
לאורך ימים.
We invite up all of our children for a blessing before they'll leave us for dinner. It's so nice to have so many families back in the sanctuary with us. So many of our children are here. So come join us under the big telly. It's your moment for blessing. And we open up all of our hearts We're all
We need a
children.
couple more grown-ups to come.
Some grown-ups to help us hold up our talit.
בשם אבותיי, בשם אבותיי, אברהם ויצחק, וינקו לרוב, וינקו לרוב, בקרב הארץ.
We sing together, Yisimech Elohim, Kesara, Rivka, Rachel, Veleah.
ישמחה אלוהים כאפרים וכמנשה, יברכך אדוני וישמרך, יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונקה, יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום. אמן.
Shabbat Shalom to our families. You'll make your way out upstairs to dinner all the way to the third floor. You'll bring all the blessing with you. Come closer. Now we really need to fill in the space. Don't be shy.
We need to be close now that we're coming to the days of war, to Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. It's all about closeness. It's all about coming close, not being far. We're far enough all the time, and this is the time to come close. So we have to have a feeling of togetherness and community. As Becca just reminded us, the opening words of this week's parasha, Atem nitzavim hayom kulechem. You are standing, all of you, together on this day. Says the parasha, Lifnei Adonai Elohechem, before God. As Becca mentioned, this means kulchem, everybody, the whole community. Women, men, children, elderly, young, babies, all social levels, the entire community together standing before God. Atem nitzavim, you stand. It's present, really being present together before God. The word hayom, today, Atem nitzavim hayom, today, repeats in this parasha, in this section, in the first 5 verses 5 times. And so it's a leitmotif, today, hayom. And many of the sages and the commentators, because this parasha always comes before Rosh Hashanah, they say hayom, today, really means the day of Rosh Hashanah. It means the day of judgment, Yom Hadin. Atem nitzavim hayom kulchem. On Rosh Hashanah, we all stand together before God as one, and the entire community, everybody. It's been a very, very busy time for our office in the last couple of weeks. Lots of phone calls and lots of emails, and everybody wants to be in. Everybody wants to sign up. Even people who are joining us from home, from far away places on Zoom and live stream. They want to be part of the community. They want to be part of coming home. This is a time of coming home, to come together at the time of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Everybody wants to be home. And it's very, very moving. I think it's one of the most moving aspects of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, besides the beautiful and moving words of the liturgy that open the heart, is the fact that we all come together. We all come together. We see so many people, even many people who we don't see the entire year. We see them on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. It's a great source of joy and the power of community. Kulchem, everybody. Atem nitzavim hayom kulchem. Everybody wants to be in. And this happens in Jewish communities throughout the world. Everybody comes home. There is a beautiful story, maybe you taught it in your class the other day. It's in the Midrash in Tana Deve Eliyahu. It's a beautiful legend. It says that David, the king, the author of the Psalms, knew that one day the temple would be destroyed because of Israel's sins. And the ritual of sacrifice, which atoned for people's sins, would stop because there would be no more temple. He saw that happening in the future. And David was so sorry for the people of Israel, and he was saying, when troubles come upon them because of their sins, how will they atone? And God said to him, David, don't worry. I have already revealed to Moshe the order of the slichot, of the penitential prayers, which we will begin to recite tomorrow night. And we will recite for every single day until including Yom Kippur. God said to David, don't worry, I have revealed to Moshe these prayers. At the time when the people of Israel is in trouble, tell them to stand bound together as one. Ba'agudah achat, together as one. And let them recite these prayers, and I will answer them. And David says, well, I don't know those prayers. Where do I find those prayers? God says, don't worry, I already revealed them to Moshe. One of the sages, Rabbi Yochanan, said that when God passed before Moshe and revealed to Moshe the 13 attributes of God's compassion and forgiveness, God came down from the mist of the mountain, wrapped in a talit, with a talit over the head, and standing before the ark, he revealed to Moshe these prayers of slichot. And he said, God said to David, every time that people are in trouble, let them recite these prayers that I've already taught to Moshe, and I will answer them. But the important thing is they have to stand together, the people, be'agudah achat, like one people together, and hold together, and that's kulchem. That's all of us standing on Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, together as one, with our hearts together as one, praying for ourselves and praying for each other, praying for our community, praying for our people, just with this great sense of unity. But I want to give another approach to this word kulchem. Not just that we all come together as we should, and we will, all together as one community. But kulchem means atem nitzavim hayom kulchem. You stand all of you together. All of you means the entirety of each one of us. We come together with everything that we are and everything that we bring. All parts of ourselves, ba'agudah achat, as one. Our good parts, the parts that we're proud of, our dreams and aspirations, our successes, but also the parts of ourselves that are less attractive, less likable, the parts that we would like to leave behind, to hide, the parts that we are ashamed of, that it is hard to reconcile ourselves with and to embrace our failures and our sins. And that's what we have to bring as well. We have to bring kulchem, all of ourselves, into the tefillot, into the prayers, into the community on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Hatem nitzavim hayom kulechem. We all stand together and we bring ourselves, every part and every piece of ourselves together. May we be able, next week, in 1 week at this time, we will already launched into the prayers of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and having crossed into another year. May we be able to stand together as a community and together, each one of us, bring every part of ourselves into our tefillah, into our prayers, and for blessings for next year as one community, bringing the entirety of each one of us. And if we do that, there is absolutely nothing that will stop our prayers from penetrating the highest places and the deepest places in the heart. And so may it be.
Amen.
Continue with Baruch Hu on page 39A. Please rise.
May be seated. We continue the brachot before the Shema, page 39a. Page 40.
הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה לבטח אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל
Shema
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבביך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם ושבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך
בהם שמוע תשמעו צאתי ומצווה אתכם ביום לה ויאמר אדוני שלם
הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים
ממציצקו ועשיתם קראתי אמת
אדוני אלוהיכם אמת
כל זאת לקיים עלינו כי הוא המזולתו עולם ישראל עמו לתת מספר שם נפשנו בחיים ולא נתן לעמוד רגלינו
מלחמה.
עושה לנו ניסים ונפלאות. אותו מבטימה. כה בכור מצרים ויוצא את המצרים.
We pray for redemption, Michamocha, page 44.
ומלכותו ברצון כי בנו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל אליך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה בשמחה רבה ואמרו חודה מי כמוך בנים אדוני מי כמוך ידע בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף תהילות אוסף מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע לפני משה זאבי אנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ונאמר כי פד אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Pray for peace, page 45 or page 292. Hashkivenu Adonai, Noinu Neshalom.
להגן בעדנו סתנה ותסתירנו
בצער כנפיך תשימנו כי
ופרוס עלינו סוכה
Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'al Yerushalayim. Please rise in body or in spirit, page 46.
ושמרו בני ישראל
Yaza ve'yizkata shemei rabba ve'amad yirat yirsei ve'amlich malchutei
בechayechon u'yomechon ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בהגנה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יש מרבה מברך לעולם היה יתברך
וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתעטר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי תקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושיר תושבחתה ונחמתה
תמידת בעלמה
We face Yerushalayim for the silent Amidah. The formal text of the Amidah begins on page 47 or 296, or the whole self and the whole heart and all the prayers that we have tonight. turn to Vayechulu, page 53 or 314. Vayechulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzeva
ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא אל עליון קונה שמיים וארץ
מגן אבות בדברו מחיה מתים במאמרו האל הקדוש שאין כמוהו
המניח לעמו ביום שבת קודשו כי בעם רצה להניח להם
לפניו נעבוד ביראה ופחד ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד
מעון הברכות אל הודעות אדון השלום מקדש השבת מברך שביעי
מניח מקדושה לעמנו שנעונג זכר מעשה בראשית
אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו רצה במנוחתנו וקדשנו עצותיך ותן חלקנו בתורתך שבנו מטובך ושמח נפשנו משועתך ותאר ליבנו לעבדך באמת והנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו באהבה וברצון שבת קודשך וינוחו בישראל מקדשי שמך ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת
נתקדל ויתקדש שם רבה בעלמא נברא כראותיו ימליך מלכותיו וחייכון וביום יכון וחדר לישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן יש מרבה מברך לעלם ולעלמא יתברך
וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי קודשא ברכו לעילא מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דל מרם בעלמא ויאמרו אמן
תתקבל צלחותינו לכל ישראל קדמון משמיים ויאמרו אמן
יש למה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל אמרו אמן עושה שלום ממנו
ועל כל יושבי תבל
ויאמרו
We turn now to Kiddush on page 55 or 318 as cups of juice are being passed around, and we'll also do a little singing. Ayin, 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 ayin,
אשר קידשנו מצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש זכר לצייה מצרים.
כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת כל העמים, בשחר קודשך, באהבה ורצון הנחתנו.
ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
L'chaim, l'chaim.
לחיים.
We turn now to Aleinu, page 56.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש, ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים.
כי המלכות שלך יהיו.
כתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We invite those who are in mourning or marking a yard site to remain standing in body or in spirit on page 58 or unmute on Zoom for Mourner's Kaddish. Yitzgadal v'chadash shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Be'ama divrach yurutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yamechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'yamru Amen. Yehei shemei Rabba v'barach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh Shmei L'Kodesha Brichu Le'elam Mikol Birchata V'Shirata Tushbachata V'Nechamata Damiran Be'ama V'yamru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'yamru Amen. Oseh Shalom
Shalom Aleinu Ve'al
Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'yamru
Amen.
Amen. May be seated. Shabbat Shalom to everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
We want to say Mazal Tov to Alexandra Henkin and her family on her becoming a bat mitzvah. She'll be called to the Torah tomorrow morning. We also want to extend our condolences to Nancy Tepper and her entire family on the death of her father, Clifford Tepper, to Gary Smoke on the death of his sister, Leslie, and to Annie Libertalis and Ron Newman and their children, Elon and Yotam, on the death of Annie's mother, Jerry Libertalis. Tomorrow morning, Roly will be beginning again Achana L'Tfilah, the preparation for prayer before the official Tfilah Shacharit at 9:30. You want to just say a word since we're beginning?
We begin at 8:45 in the chapel every other week, and it's a group of people who have been meeting, but we always welcome new people to sing beautiful liturgical poems, really, really beautiful melodies and beautiful poems to open the heart and prepare for the Tfilah. 8:45 in the chapel.
Services will be at 9:30. Tomorrow will be a very beautiful, there are many beautiful Shabbats coming. Shabbat is always beautiful, but there's a lot of Hidor Mitzvah on the Shabbatot ahead. This coming Shabbat, besides being Alexandra Henkin's Bat Mitzvah, will be dedicating the family Machzor Lador, an intergenerational family Machzor that Becca has been working tirelessly on for a year, and which was generously supported by the Miriam Soroki Fund, who was the beloved wife of Ed Brill and died at a young age. And Ed created a fund in her memory with his children, Marty and Joey. And this is what birthed this Machzor, and this happens to be also her yard site. So we'll be inviting all the beauty of this machzor in that will then be used next Shabbat for Rosh Hashanah. So we're looking forward to that, and it also will be the 50th anniversary of Steve Capel's bar mitzvah, and he's sponsoring the kiddush as well. Lots of simcha. Tomorrow evening at 8:20.
To Becca.
You're talking to Becca. They're ignoring me. It's not unusual. 8:20 on Zoom for Arvit and Havdalah, and at 8:40 tomorrow night is Roly. At 8:45 tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will begin Slichot. We always have a program, and in leading up to the service of Slichot, we have a very special opportunity tomorrow night to have Rabbi Deborah Sachs-Mintz, who's part of our prayer team here, and who's the director of Tefillah, prayer at Hadar, and she'll be launching her album here, Yetzirah, a Slichot gathering of song with a bunch of, with Hadar's Rising Song Institute, and the concert will be followed by a dessert reception, Slichot services at 10:45. So far, there are almost 600 people registered for the concert. So if you'd like, you are not registered yet, we invite you to arrive early. We want to, because we have a lot of things happening. The service of Slichot, we want to start at 10:45. It's a very beautiful service. If you've never been a part of Slichot, I would just, this is a time of year to stretch. And if you haven't experienced that, what Roly spoke about, the gift that God gave to us according to the Midrash of this Seder Slichot, the order of Slichot, which is kind of the gateway into the season. We invite you to come at 10:45, and then again every morning beginning on Monday, 15 minutes before morning minyan officially begins at 8. Slichot will be at 7:45.
Not on Sunday.
Not on Sunday, because we're doing it at 10:45 at night. So the service will be at 10:45. Sunday morning after the minyan, our Marshal T-Meyer, Alyssa Platka, will be teaching the second session of the High Holy Days 101 if you're looking to really understand more basics about the season. Monday evening, Ari will be teaching music of the High Holy Days at 7 o'clock following evening minyan online. And then Tuesday evening, Roly will be teaching Knocking on the Gates of Mercy, spiritual preparation to hear the shofar, with Jonathan Silver, who's one of our Baalei Tokea, one of our shofar blowers, to learn, reflect, and sing on this powerful Sephardic ritual. You're teaching a particular
piyut called Et Sharei Ratzon. It's a beautiful, moving piyut. Please come. It's in person and on Zoom as well. You can sign up Tuesday evening at 7.
And Wednesday night, Roly will be teaching the second in the series.
No, I'm teaching.
Oh, Becca's teaching,
Don't
sorry.
scare him.
That's right. Becca's teaching on Wednesday evening, the second in the series, on opening the gates, on preparing for Rosh Hashanah. On Wednesday evening online, the sanctuary, we sent an email about this earlier. If you haven't registered for membership, please do so ASAP. We want to make sure everyone who wants to pray with us can, but that requires people getting a little ahead of it. And your time for getting ahead is almost over. And the other thing we want to say is that last year, our experience I don't know that we're post-COVID, but thank God, many people returned to the services, but many people reserved seats at services and then didn't come. We had about a 50% showing rate of people who said they were going to come and didn't come. And what does that do? It means people who want to be in locations, whether it's jazz or the sanctuary, then don't get a seat, or we have a waiting list. So we beg of you, I know everyone wants to, just in case, but that just in case has impact. We're a very large community. And so we ask of you to be, at this season when we really do that soul searching, to be considerate of the collective, of the kulchem. And if we don't think we're going to arrive, or we're going to arrive very late in the service, that we give up our seat at a specific location or at a service at all if we don't think we're going to come. It's not fair in the community. And secondly, we also ask, there is oversubscription to the sanctuary since it's often closer to many people's homes. And so if you have multiple services in the sanctuary, services happen in multiple locations. And so we invite you to choose another so that someone else might be in the sanctuary. We want the best experience for our community, and we can all make that happen. That's it.
Just want to say a warm welcome to my dear friend who is going home for Shabbat. Ruth Calderon from Israel, from Alma, the president of Alma. She made a revolution in Israel and opened up the entire Jewish bookshelf to thousands and thousands of people who previously did never have experience of Jewish learning, particularly in what is known as the secular public, but also with many, many people. So Ruth, welcome.
And I'm going to just let everyone in on the secret that this week's parsha is also Roly's bar mitzvah parsha.
That's right,
that was
it is
the
Roly's
secret.
bar mitzvah.
So Mazal tov to you.
And the last thing is those who are joining here for the new member reception are invited into I think it's in the chapel, right, Harriet? And Billy? In the chapel after the tefillah. If you are a new member and you didn't RSVP, come anyway. We'll conclude with Achat Sha'alti, which is on page
59.
59.
חשבתי מת אדוני, אותה אבקש.
חשבתי מת אדוני,
שירתי בבית אדוני כל ימי חיי, לחזות בנועם אדוני ולבקר
to rise in body or in spirit and to feel the spirit of what it means to stand in community before God. All of us, no matter where we're coming from, no matter if we know where we're going or if we don't know where we're going, accompanied by this beautiful collective who's here from generations past and the present and the imagination of what could be for the future. Let us all stand in the fullness of who we are and be blessed with the gift of this entry into this holy season, searching and hoping for a better person that we should be and a better world which needs to be so desperately. Adonai oz le'amo yitin. Adonai yivarech et amav b'shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.